Alright, so I'm going to continue the series of quests involving the suspicious stuff going on that the one kid talked to me about, called From One Case to Another, and this one is the subquest An Air Race and an Alibi. So let's keep going. Actually, I'm going to take my... I just put my hand warmer things on, and I just realized I'm going to be flying around in this because it's a race, and my hands kind of slip when I have the hand warmers on. So, I have to take them off. My hands get cold easy. You're here! Taraka has been telling me about how amazing you are. Says I should try my best to keep up with you in the race. I mean, sheesh. Doesn't think I can win at all, does he? Not a shred of regret for my dignity as his older sister at all. So if you can forget about me going easy on you in the race, you shouldn't hold back either. Let's do our best, and we'll see who's better. You'll regret making me get serious about this. Haha, no, that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, enough talk. Let's start if you're ready. Let's do this. Am I actually racing her, or is it like a time challenge thing? We've reached the finish line. Congratulations. With your skills, you'd more than qualify to be a coach, I'd say. Liwa wasn't that far behind us, so she should almost be here. Paimon sure hopes she and her Serena are both fine. But why aren't Taruka and Oberon at the finish line? Are they resting somewhere else? Should we look for them?
Nice and spicy.
I got him cornered.
Out of the frying pan.
How could this have happened? That's what we wanted to ask you. What happened? Also, where are Taraka and Oberon? Sorry I'm late. Something happened to the other contestants' Saurians. Huh? What took you so long? Everything's a mess. Not even one single thing went according to plan. What the heck are you guys talking about? I don't understand a word of it. And where's Taruka? Why isn't he here? He was abducted along with Oberon. It was those Saurians. They started attacking us like crazy just now and seized the chance to take him while I had my hands full protecting myself. Huh? I have to go after him. Wait, you'll need a lead to do that. So hold your horses. Now that the person in question is here, Paimon can finally ask him about something we've wanted to know all along. Lamizana's plan. He briefly explained Taruka's suspicion about Lamizana to everyone. To avoid having to explain too much, you skip the part about sneaking into the camp for the investigation. Lamizana, tell them everything. Hiding stuff only will will only make things more complicated than they need to be. Darn it, you're right. Now's not the time to worry about my reputation. It's true that I had a plan, and it's one that Taraka wouldn't have liked. At first, it was a perfect ploy to start with. Taraka and I were racing on a different course from yours, but we had the same finish line. And since we started first, we get there first, too. According to the plan, when you arrived at the finish line, Liwa, you'd find that arrogant little you'd see Taruka get attacked by a group of out-of-control Saurians. Being young, they wouldn't pose any real threat. You definitely want to save your brother, but since your Saurian isn't the fighting type, I'd be the only person who could be relied on to save the day. That'd be the moment I'd show off my reliable side and drive away the out-of-control Saurians, saving both you and your brother. I hope that you'd think better of me after that. Don't people always say that the feeling of being nervous is similar to the feeling of being in love, which makes it easy for people to mistake? Hold on, you didn't factor me in at all? Let's do, that is such a sloppy plan. The plan, it required making too many people and Saurians do very specific things at specific times. Too many things could go wrong, which is what I told him as well. If my Saurian's performance hadn't suddenly taken a dive, I definitely would have made it in time. If I wasn't here, there's no way I would have just watched Taraka get taken away. But this plan of yours didn't involve Taraka getting kidnapped for real, right? That's the problem. Yes, the out-of-control Saurians weren't supposed to be really out of control, after all. They've been trained and should understand instructions. Miss Quilla, I think you owe me a reasonable explanation. You doubt me? Now that's truly disappointing. Our little Saurians are indeed well trained and well behaved, and capable of following instructions to the letter. They wouldn't hurt people for no reason, let alone kidnap Taraka and Oberon. Unless someone else has used some kind of vile means to control and force them to do that. Speaking of which, there's been a Saurian trafficker who's been active in the area recently. The notorious Haka. I believe Paron knows him well, yes? Due to the nature of my business, I've heard a bit of his infamous deeds. He always gets his hands on any Saurian he sets his sights on. I've also heard that Haka has found a very capable helper recently. A blonde youth with a white pet. Doesn't really seem consistent with his status, does it? If you ask me, his target is Oberon rather than Taruka. With a little training, little Kukusaurs would have unlimited potential. It's possible that Haka sneaked into the flight school with this person's help after taking a fancy to this little Saurian, and accidentally found out that he could take advantage of this opportunity. A blonde youth who recently sneaked into the flight school with a white pet. Isn't that Traveler and their white friend over there? Paimon isn't some white pet, and we don't even know any Haka. Uncle Haka. Haka is my uncle. He was exiled from our tribe a long time ago, and I've barely ever had any contact with him. Wait a minute. Wouldn't that make Paimon and Carawolf another blonde youth and white pet pair? Oops. Taruka did remind Paimon not to say stuff like that, didn't he? To be fair, Paimon would have had many opportunities to commit the crime. He was there the day we were discussing the details of our plan, wasn't he? No, everyone knows Paimon the honest sort. I don't believe he'd do something like this. He's also been very nice to Tarako and Oberon this entire time. I don't think he would do anything that would hurt them like this, either. Thank you. So Traveler's still the more suspicious person. Whoa, Traveler, show them your adventurer's handbook. We're proper adventurers and aren't suspicious at all. Also, aha! We don't have a motive. We received a commission from Taraka. We won't be paid unless he is here to pay us. We earn our more on the up and up. That makes sense, too, but that leaves us without any other blonde suspects. No, it's also possible that there was never a blonde suspect to begin with, and that Miss Quilla is actually the suspicious one here, using false information to mislead us. So I take it you won't accept the notion that Paimon might have betrayed you, then. Of course, I'm not the sort to doubt friends. Fine. I just remembered another detail. On the night after we discussed the details, I saw a little Tepalosaurus in the camp. That little Tepalosaurus was very energetic and had special pattern on its horn. Why would there be a lost little Tepalosaurus on the scene unless its human companion was nearby? Roar? So you really are an accomplice of soaring traffickers. And you ruined my perfect plan. Did you get close to Taraku just to kidnap Oberon? He praised you to the skies, you know. Think about how sad he'd be once he learns the truth. But we went there on the same day and on Taraku's request, too. Oh no, wait a second. No wonder Pyron's voice felt familiar back then. So you admit that you sneaked into my camp. That's terrifying. I didn't discover your presence at all. Paimon. So you were just trying to box Paimon in. We only heard a little bit of the conversation and knocked over some crackers. It's not that serious, right? Paron, Liwa, we get them. We have to find out where Taraku and Oberon have been taken no matter what. This isn't the part I like to play in this drama. They aren't listening to anything we say, Traveler. Let's get out of here for now. Woo! We should be okay now. Not only has a client who should have paid us gone missing, we've even been mistaken for the villain's accomplices. Talk about bad luck. It's not our style to just lie down and take a beating, though. Let's hunt the truth. Paimon's worried about Taraku and Oberon, too. That Lamezana isn't reliable at all, but we don't have any other clues right now. Shall we take a look at the scene of the incident? You know, the finish line? Rawr! Rawr! Clore, did you find something? There's nothing here, though. Rawr! 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 Paimon can see that you really want to tell her something. Ah, it would be nice to know what you're saying right now, but Paimon's no Saurian. Rawr. Let me try. Alright, maybe it's a clue that only Saurians can see. Rawr! Okay. Okay, so it's continuing on into Farewell Final Saurius Cracker. Why are there Saurian crackers here? This letter. Last batch of goods was high quality, and the clients were very satisfied. Still, one or two did complain that there wasn't enough types of command, which is worth consideration. The feed has been delivered at the agreed upon time. If there is a shortfall, I'll make it up with the next delivery. Also, if you make any progress with Paron, that useless nephew of mine, please let me know so I can get ready to give him a welcome. If things work out, I doubt he'll still have any love for the tribe. I've arranged for what comes after. All that's left is for him to come to me. Of course, rest assured that you'll be given your share in full. Also, have you decided on Son Koyo's replacement? He sent me a letter to press the issue. The annoying buffoon. Anyway, be sure to reply. I need some way of getting him off my case. So Quilla was the mastermind, just like Paimon thought. Even if it was for an unexpected reason. Ugh. Paron's got rotten luck for sure. Just thinking about how Taruka and Oberon might be imprisoned in the camp in front of us makes Paimon feel bad about doing nothing. They didn't do anything wrong. Traveler, let's think of a way to save them, shall we? If we can hide amongst the Ikamasor patrol squad, maybe we'll have an easier time getting in. Oh boy. How much time is left? Maybe I can do this? Did I get in? Okay. Bar! Bar! Cool? Huh? Is that you, Oberon? Crew! You've, grown a lot since we last met. Guess Tarek, was right about you gaining weight easily. Oh, right. Where is he? Why isn't he with you? Crew! At any rate, we should probably get out of here first. Now that we found Oberon, we don't have to hide anymore, right? Paimon's still worried, though. We don't know where Tareka is. We've got to hurry. Since you've managed to find your way here, I suppose I can finally drop the good merchant act. I need a breather from dealing with all the idiots. You meanie, how can you pin the blame of your crimes on other people? Everyone got the wrong idea about us thanks to you. I'm a villain. It is only natural for a villain to do bad things. Besides, doesn't the fact that those three idiots misunderstood prove that I'm good at what I do? Haha, and now I'm going to do something more wicked still. This time, you're not going to get away. Get them, furball. Groo! Rawr! Let's go, Kalor. Kalor, are you really going to take on someone that much bigger than you? Crew! Rawr! Rawr! Oberon looks kind of out of it. Is he just worried about Terraka? Or has he eaten too many Sorius crackers? Maybe Kalor really wants to cheer him up, so he bravely stepped out to protect us. The things in this world that courage alone cannot change outnumber the sand grains of Sumer. Compared to something illusory like that, absolute control is more reliable. Attack! Amazing! Kalor dodged the attack. That's just what Teplosaurs are good at. Not even the sovereigns of the skies can touch them. Attack. Ready to attack. The attack hit. It dealt almost no damage? Rawr! Well, getting a hit in is already pretty impressive. Phew! Paimon's kind of feeling tired already. Have we really only gone one round? What's going on? It's my turn now, right? Attack! Kalor quickly assumes a defensive stance to weather the opponent's fierce assault. He successfully blocks it. Wait, your Saurian's defended on his own right after attacking? Despicable, rule breaker. Best way to win a turn-based game is to not take turns. What should we do next? Crah! Huh? Oberon seems to be pulling himself together. Rawr! Rawr! Paimon doesn't understand what they're saying, but it looks like they've reached some kind of mutual understanding. Use a coordinated attack. Here we go. Show us what the flight school's future star is capable of. Rawr! Oberon has blocked the opponent's aerial escape route, and Kalor is launching an attack. Brilliant coordinated strike. That's a lot of damage Furball's taking. Did it eat a bad hit to the foot? Like stubbing your toe against the corner of a table? Bad? Either way, the opponent seems shaken up and unable to move. Attack, but I'm the one attacking? You can do that, but come on, Clore doesn't get lots of chances to show off his stuff. So childish. Oh, it looks like Clore and Oberon have a plan. Saurus crackers? Where did these Saurus crackers come from? Coo! Kra! Wait, were you hiding them under your wings? What a cunning little Saurian. Taraka must have such a hard time dealing with you. Krr. Now's not the time! Hey, stop! Ugh. Furball ignored her command, Furball ignored her command and ran towards Saurius crackers. The chance to recover 5 HP is just too tempting. Little does it know that the Saurian's being served on that plate. In summary, the battle continued on this way, each party trading hits. Kalur acted courageously, of course, like he was trying to prove himself. Though he would not ever be considered an outstanding student in the flight school, he could still use his other abilities to help his companions. Surprisingly, even Oberon's unexpected weight gain helped. Now granted a larger physique than the average Kugasaur, he closed off the aerial battlefield and dealt Furball a heavy blow. Quilla herself proved useless in a fight, and thus fled after Furball lost the will to fight. You damned rule breaker, you won't win that easily next time. Just you wait and see. Why does she sound like a pathetic Team Rocket member? After reciting the trite lines that petty villains such as herself are wont to say, Team Rocket, she ran away with the injured Furball. Oh, Paimon forgot to ask her where Terraka is. Crrr. Hey, cheer up for now. Terraka is a smart kid. He'll be fine. Rawr! Rawr! Yes, that's what you think too, right, Kalor? Come on, Oberon. Let's get you back to the flight school first. Okay, so I'm going to end the recording there, but I'm going to get this achievement. Okay, so that's going to be it for now, and I'll see you guys later.